Y'all, I woke up this morning and I have to say I was completely shocked to read that Harvey Weinstein's conviction from 2020 has been overturned. Now, whether I should be shocked, I don't know, but I was shocked. And it's shocking because he really is the face of the Me Too movement. And here we are. His conviction was overturned by the Court of Appeals in New York. So he has now been granted a new trial. And of course, he's happy about it. Now, it was a 4-3 decision. It was majority rules, and this is what the judges ruled. They ruled that the trial judge in his 2020 case made an egregious, that's their quote, an egregious error by allowing other women who weren't a part of the actual case, who weren't a part of the complainants, to testify against Harvey and speak on alleged prior bad acts that they claim that they face. And the majority in the appeals court, they said this was not fair to Harvey because he had never been charged for these alleged bad acts that these women were speaking on. Now, not everyone who was a part of the Court of Appeals, not every judge agreed with this decision. In fact, one of the judges, Madeline Singas, in her dissenting opinion, this is what she had to say. She said, "This is a whitewashing of the facts to conform to a he said, she said narrative and failing to recognize that the jury was allowed to consider Harvey's past bad acts." And she went on and said, "This court has continued a disturbing trend of overturning juries' guilty verdicts in cases involving ex-violence." So let that sink in. Is this a possible trend? And another dissenting opinion from Judge Anthony Canatero, he said, this is an unfortunate step backwards. And it does feel like a step backwards. I'm looking at America today. We're looking at decisions from the Supreme Court, particularly when it comes to women's rights. And it really does feel like we are moving backwards. At one point, we were making progress, and now it just seems like women, in many ways, are being silenced. And we know that as Black people, we are often silenced, and that too looks like we're stepping backwards, with Black history being under attack in certain states where you can't teach certain parts of Black history, really, which is American history. So it just seems like this is the trend right now in America. I don't know what's going on, but this is very interesting. Now, this is granting Harvey a new trial. So, of course, that does not mean that he may very well be found not guilty on this new trial. He may very well be found guilty. We shall see. But this is quite a huge step back when it comes to the Me Too movement, that Harvey Weinstein, one of the faces of the Me Too movement, has been granted a new trial. And I have to wonder, will this affect other cases? I know that R. Kelly is trying to appeal his case. Will this pretty much act as precedence for his case? Time will tell. But share your thoughts below. Was this a fair decision by the Court of Appeals in New York? Or do you agree with the dissent that this is, again, a step backwards for our society when it comes to the rights of people who have been violated in their lives? Leave your comments below. I'm Stacey Brewer, and this is H Blue's Word. Peace.